All right, folks, a little late than ever, but we are here with MaxSpeedTV with the American Dirt Late Model Series here at Eldora Speedway. Again, we're having a few minor issues, but we do have it sorted out now, and we are going to be doing some hot laps here very shortly. So, yeah, not the way we wanted to start our Season 1, Race 1, but technical difficulties do happen, so we will be, again, getting those hot laps started in just a few moments. Alright, folks, first cars are rolling out onto the track now. Have about 4 laps here to get in a fast time. Currently coming out on the track is Kyle Trevathan, Tyler Hudson, Jason McSparron, and Kyle Harrison. And they're going to be changing things up here tonight as well. Since they have over 27 cars, we're actually going to have a B and C main. So we will explain a little bit further in that in detail as the night goes on. But that is a new thing they're doing here tonight to try to get a little bit more competition, not as many cautions, to just better this entire series, which is already just outstanding series. So we will again explain more about how that's going to work here in the coming little bit of time. Alright, so they're getting the engines warmed up here, and then they will be taking the green flag here very shortly as they're getting spread out. That way nobody interferes with anybody else. But as soon as they get nice and spread out, they will be given the green flag from race control. Alright, green flag has dropped, so these guys are going to run 4 laps here and just see who comes out on top. This will determine how they start in their heat races tonight. So if you're new with us, this is a little different than most iRacing leagues. They actually run heat races. Most people don't. They just qualify and race, but we do not do that here with the American Dirt Late Model Series. Right now we got Tyler Hudson with a 15.884 on top of the board, followed by Jason McSparron with a... oh, nope, nah, sorry, right as we said that. Kyle Harrison with a 15.923 to take second. So dropping Jason McSparron to third with a 16.064. Kyle Trevathan with a 16.147. Those are your top 4 times, as they're the only 4 out on the track right now. But I'm sure some of these guys will move up into those top positions, as this track has hardly any wear on it, so it will be really fast for hot laps. See, they should have about 1 more lap, if that at all. So they should be shutting them down pretty soon. Right now, everybody's staying the way they were. We got Tyler Hudson, Kyle Harrison, Jason McSparron, and Kyle Trevathan are going to be how they finish those in that order for hot laps. As that, we have our next group of guys coming out, which will include Jacob Clayton, Chad Bolin, Richard Stallings, and we should have 1 more guy coming out. He's not on the track right now. They usually have 4 to 5 cars. There it is, Dustin Johnson. That is your 4th person coming out onto the track. Alright, so we are getting out there again, getting these engines warmed up. We're going to have a 5th person, Mike Seaton. Not sure if he's coming out or not, but he's in his pit stall, so we'll see if he comes out. But it doesn't look like he's going to. Alright, Alright, so just a few seconds here and we will get the green flag from race control. Again, they like them to be nice and spread out. They don't want anybody too close interfering with anybody else's lap, so that it's nice and even and fair for everybody. Alright, green flag is dropped, so right now Chad Bowen is going to be the one of the first ones to cross the line. Not a fast time. Well, yeah, he did. There you go, 15.160. And they're all piling in, still trying to trail, but they're all 5th place, so nobody's cracking that top 4. So far, we don't have any new changes up there, but I'm sure we will as these guys come across the line for their 2nd and 3rd. And we do. Chad Bowen with a 15.773. And Richard Stallings with a 15.916 to take 4th. So we'll be looking for Dustin Johnson and Jacob Clayton to see if they can top any of those times. But we do have a new, I guess you could say, hot lap leader. Again, this is just for heat races. It doesn't signify they are going to start on the pole or anything, just that they will start at the front of their heat race. Richard Stallings going to 5th place with a 15.916. Jacob Clayton still in 8th place out of 8 cars, so not a super fast time for him, but still respectable. We'll see how he finishes up as more cars come out. As they are wrapping it up now, and the next group of guys is going to be coming out. Alright, so far in this one is going to be Hunter Poston and Tim Smith. That's all we have out on the track at the moment. So we will see who else is going to be coming out. We should have about 2 or 3 more cars out here, so they probably getting ready, getting everything set up on their wheels, making sure everything's good to go, and they will be out here very shortly. Alright, so we're only going to run with 2. The green flag's been dropped. So again, that's just going to be Hunter Poston and Tim Smith are going to be your only 2 drivers out here for these set of hot laps. A little shorter on the driver list than we're used to for hot laps. We'll see if there was a reason for that or what happened to go on. But Hunter Poston going to get a 15.942 to take 6th place. And Tim Smith now dropping him to 7th, going up to 3rd with a 15.828. See if they can get any higher, but 3rd place is respectable, so is 7th. That's not going to get higher than 3rd with that lap, as now Hunter Poston is going to try to cross the line here, see if he can beat that 15.942. He does not with that lap, and we have a new set of guys coming to get ready to go. Getting to the end of pit road, so they will get ready to come out as soon as this group is done. And they run this very quickly and very smoothly, so they know what they're doing and they do it well. Alright, so those guys are done. Next group of guys is going to be coming out. This group so far, we have Shane James, Chris Arencia, and Jimmy Mullis. Are going to be your 3 coming out. Alright, again, we keep saying it, they get a lap or so to get those engine warmed up, get the line they prefer kind of rolled in, and then they will be given the green flag by race control to run 4 laps. This will determine where you start in your heat race. Again, and we'll get into it a little bit further later, but remember they are running a C main here tonight because there are 29 cars here at last count. There may be more than that now. So they will be running a C, B, and then the A main. Alright, we got Jacob Clayton out here as well. So we got 4 cars out here, as they will be taking that green flag in just about a second or two. Not sure why Jacob Clayton's pulling over, but they have been given the green flag. And we'll see if any of these guys, Chris Arincia, Shane James, or Jimmy Mullis, can top that leaderboard. And now Jimmy Mullis with a 15.930 to put him in 9th place now. Shane James, always fast car here, running a 15.777 to put him in 2nd. So that is a good time for him. He's always fast here. He's always fast wherever he races. So definitely will be one to watch here tonight, as he has a really good chance of winning here. Chris Arincia still 9th place with a 15.928. So respectable time, as Jimmy Mullis is now going to jump to 5th with a 15.864. Those guys just have about a lap or so left, as the next group of guys is already lining up at the end of pit road to come out and take their 4 laps. Alright, as those guys are just now finishing up, the next group coming out is Mike Seaton, Colton Davis, Cody Olson, and Jarrett Schwartz. Those are your next 4 cars coming out. So they're ready at the end of pit road, just waiting to get out to that track and set a fast time. Again, they just got to make sure the other cars are clear, and they are pulling off onto the track now. And the longer these go, the harder and harder it does get to set a fast lap, the more that track gets worn. Right now, it's only a few laps on the track, so it's still got quite a bit of speed in it. And you will see some of these drivers probably crack that top 10, possibly even the top 5 in times here during hot laps. But again, the later you get into there, the more the track is worn out. Doesn't mean that you're slow, it just means that speed is out of the track. But that, again, just sets your heat race. So once everybody gets down there in heat races, they'll be all on the same track, all in the same rear, and it will even itself out back again. We have the green flag from race control, so we'll see if any of these guys can top that leaderboard again. Right now they just run their first lap, so not fast times. Cody Olson running a 19.361, and Mike Seaton with a 16.157. And there we go. Colton Davis with a 16.096. That'll bump him to 13th. We'll see if any of these other guys can crack that top 10 again. As Mike Seaton, we said these people could do it. Runs a 15.766 to take the #1 spot here in hot laps. Colton Davis up to 12, now 13th with a 15.955, and Cody Olson to 7th with a 15.895. Right now, the one guy out of the thing is Mike Schwartz, so he looks like he's going to stay in 17th, as Colton Davis jumps up to 7th with a 15.889. Jarrett Schwartz with a 16.026, just running a faster time to bump him up to 16th. That will be the end of their laps, as he's got just finish up this lap here, see what he can get, and the next guys are on their way out. Alright, your next guys will include Scott Williams, Zach Rounds, J.R. Bash, and Michael Gonzalez. And it looks like we got a Scott Williams there blinking a little bit. Hopefully he gets that sorted out. That is definitely not what you want to see when you're in a race with somebody, is seeing someone blink like that. One to look out for in here is got some of our regulars. Scott Williams, Zach Rounds, and J.R. Bash are regulars. Michael Gonzalez being a new guy here. But J.R. Bash and Zach Rounds have both been proven to be faster tonight, or in the past, so I'm sure they'll be faster tonight as well. Scott Williams has been up front. He runs pretty good with this league. So again, he'll be something to reckon with. But Michael Gonzalez, we have not seen him before. He is brand new here to this series, so we'll keep an eye on him, see how he does here in hot laps, and see how he does in his heat races. This green flag has been dropped, so they are going to take that first lap. It won't be a very good one, but then their second lap will be a good time. We will definitely get that to you. There you go, J.R. Bash running an 18.367. So that is his first time lapped. Michael Gonzalez running an 18.257. Zach Rounds jumping to 8th place with a 15.876. So he has got into that top 10 as J.R. Bash is now in 16th with a 15.955. See if Michael Gonzalez or Scott Williams can get up there into that top 10 as well. Not looking like they're going to do it, but again, they still have a lap, so we will definitely see if they can. Good boggle there, so that probably isn't going to help it. We'll see. That's going to be 19th and 20th for Michael Gonzalez and Scott Williams, so running a 16.051 and a 16.125. As they're finishing up, the next group of guys is on their way out already. That is Jason Deere, Corey Henry, James Pileski, and Cameron Higgins. Alright, again, those guys are just going to get out there. As soon as the last guys get into their pits and clear the track, this group will come out as it looks like they're on their way now. Alright, Cameron Higgins taking being the first one out of pit road of this group. Alright, now everybody's coming out. Again, they will get them nice and spread out so that nobody will interfere with anybody else. And then they will be given the green flag by race control. And the ones to be looking for, Cameron Higgins already won a practice race in this series last week. So definitely be checking out for him. Might have been the week before, but either way he did win a practice race. The green flag has been dropped. So Corey Henry's fairly new here, so James Pileski, Pileski is really new. Or Pileski, my bad. No, he is really new. Jason Deere, he's not real new, but a little bit newer, so all of these guys are fairly new except for Higgins. That Cameron Higgins jumping right up to 9th place, and that is a 15.879. So a good run for him. Corey Henry back in 20th now with a 15.989. James Pileski with a 16.089. And Jason Deere with a 16.447 now as he improves that time, but still not enough to move up too much. Let's see if any of these guys can get in the top 10. The only ones out of the top 10 now are Corey Henry, James Pileski, and Jason Deere, as Cameron Higgins now jumps to 4th with a 15.820. Corey Henry jumping to 12th with a 15.896. And James Pileski jumping to 19th with a 15.941. That ain't been done. Corey Henry jumps back to 12th with a 15.896, as that will end that round of hot laps. Alright, so coming out on the track now for their hot laps will be GJ Brassfield, Brad Dyer, Clabe Ferguson and Casey Malone. Oh, question is, will any of these guys be able to get into that top 10? Clearly it can be done. There's still a little speed in the track, so we will have to wait and see as these guys are going to take their warm-up lap here. Alright, so they should be getting the green here in just a second. Alright, green flag has been dropped for this set of drivers. So we'll give them this lap here to get lined up, and then we will report in some times for you. Alright, first time in, Brad Dyer with a 16.830. Clabe Ferguson jumping to 22nd with a 16.015. TJ Brassfield running a 16.241, was 26, now to 27th. As, well, 28 now, Brad Dyer is going to run a 16.209. TJ Brassfield jumping to 16th with a 15.913. Just like that, not to be outdone, Casey Malone running a 15.862 to jump to 8th place, so he got in that top 10. Clabe Ferguson running a 15.894 to 12th, so he's just outside there on that bubble of the top 10. We got about one more lap. The next group of guys is already in the pit road getting ready. If anybody else can get into that top 10, Clabe Ferguson is your best bet with 12th place right now. He will not do it for that lap, so that will conclude that round of hot laps. Coming out next is going to be William Evans, Carson Poe, Nathan Davis, and John Batista. All of these guys have been proven, though. William Evans won last night, or night before, I believe. It was one of those in the sprint cars. Fortunately, we did not get an interview with him, as he jumped out of TeamSpeak before we could get a hold of him. Nathan Davis has been proven to be a force to be reckoned with in the sprint cars, as well as John Batista. So definitely be looking for all three of them, as well as Carson Poe, who is a really good late model driver. So all of that combined, these drivers have a ton of experience behind them, and it will show here tonight. Alright, still got one driver not off the track that should be, so we're waiting on that and getting these guys again spread out, because we don't want them interfering with each other in any way. Alright, green flag has been dropped, so we will see if any of these guys can crack that top 10 like those last group did. So far, just about every group of hot lap drivers have got into the top 10, and it's changed a lot. So we're going to see if any of these guys here can do it tonight as well. So right now, we're watching Nate Davis. He coming around for his first actual timed lap, so we will see just what he can do. And so far, it's going to be a 16.105 to put him in 28th. Oh, there we go. Carson Poe, a 15.958 to put him in 24th. John Batista cracking the top 10 right there with a 7th place with a 15.851. Question is anybody else going to get up there? Apparently, like we said, there is still some speed in the track. So we'll have to wait and just see if anybody can get up there. Nate Davis running a 15.898 to put him in 16th. Carson Poe still in 25th, and William Evans back in 28th with a 15.991. There you go, William Evans jumping to 13th. That is with a 15.893. Is that said her hot laps is over. We have 2 drivers left. Not sure if these guys are going to get out on the track or not, but we will definitely wait and see it. Dustin Sizemore and Roger Wagner. If not, we will move on to heat races. Alright folks, while we have a short break here, do remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you like the broadcast here tonight, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let us know you like what you see. We will bring you a lot more. We have a lot of racing here just about every night of the week. Sometimes, like tonight, we have a dirt race and an asphalt race going on, so you have choices to watch. So again, make sure you give us that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, and let us know you like what you see. And we will be right back momentarily as soon as the cars start coming out, either these last 2 for their hot laps, or we will go right into heat racing. Alright folks, again, while we're in this break, we will go over how the race is going to go tonight. We've already seen hot laps. Coming up, we will have heat races, and because there are 27 or more cars here tonight, which we have 33 drivers here that have taken hot laps, the top 2 from each heat will go directly to the trophy dash. 3rd and 4th spots will transfer to the B main. The remaining cars will be transferred to the C main. Out of the C main, the top 4 transfer positions will transfer to the B main. Then we'll run the B main, and so many of those drivers will transfer to the A main. So again, they're going to take 20 cars to the feature. So we'll do the math on that as it gets closer. But yeah, that is how this race is going to work tonight. So we're talking about that. They have different formats, whether it be less than 20, 21 to 26, or 27 or above. And that is how it's going to be tonight, because there are 33 drivers here tonight for this race. But it looks like we're getting ready to get things started. So again, we will be right back as soon as they come out for heat races. Alright, again, we are again just moments away, but we'll give a shout out to all the people in chat. Thanks for joining us tonight again. We guys see Derek out there who probably would like to be racing here tonight, but he is unfortunately traveling across the country for job-related stuff. Of course, we have a Steam King in there as always, giving us those track facts that we always look forward to. And looks like also we had Jason George just connect late, so he will be tagged onto the back of a heat race. Again, we should be just moments away. We did get a little insight from Race Control. They are getting lineups going, as it looks like we have people coming out onto the track now. Alright, so far coming out, we'll have Clabe Ferguson, Corey Henry, TJ Brassfield, Carson Poe, and Brad Dyer. Looks like that's going to be your first heat race. So for the ones that are new here tonight, we run this a little bit different. The way they run this, we do run heat races right after hot laps. Race Control keeps track of the laps. iRacing does not, because we are in a practice session. So the way it works, they keep track of them. If a yellow comes out, if there's a single car spin, a yellow does not come out. If it's a multi-car wreck, they will throw the caution manually. If they do that, laps do not count under caution, since it's in here. Unlike the actual A main, that is controlled by iRacing, and caution laps do count, unfortunately. But in here, caution laps do not count, so they get a little bit more time to race, and don't get determined by the caution coming out who is going to win the race or transfer to the Trophy Dash, B main, and C main. So again, we are just a few moments away from them taking the track, as it looks like they're going to do it right now. Oh, well, I will let Rudy know you said hi, Derek. This is actually Charles in the booth tonight. He is overdoing the, I believe, the SRA race. So if you want to stop by and say hi to him too, I'm sure he wouldn't mind you saying hello over there. So they're getting bunched up, so we should be taking the green flag next time. Not sure what Clabe's doing, but he's gonna get out a little lead there. Now he's gonna stop, so maybe he is not supposed to be out on the track. Right now, we got the 55, or that might be the 57 dark number on there. A little hard to see sometimes. I believe that is the 55. There we go. Our fastest time, we had Mike Seaton out there, Tim Smith. We couldn't see them in our list. Again, we have so many drivers here. So Mike Seaton will take the pole here of this heat race number 1. Well, hi to you too, Derek. Yeah, it should be good racing in both races here tonight. As it looks like not going to get the green flag this time. They're a little spread out, so they're going to get that all sorted out. As Clabe is now coming back to the front here. Alright, they're getting bunched up, and we all know what that means. They will be getting the green flag this time. Mike Seaton leading them off. Alright, good start from Mike Seaton with that 38 of Tim Smith right on his outside. Tim Smith's going to take it really high right now. That is Corey Henry in the 03 machine going to take third place. Followed by Clabe Ferguson down bottom, who's going to lose a few spots there. Right now it is Mike Seaton out front, followed by Tim Smith. Tim is trying to run that high line and just see if he can get by. Usually later in the race that high line is the preferred line, but right now it doesn't look like it's working out for him. The 03 of Corey Henry is right on both of their bumpers, trying to get by Tim Smith right now. Followed by the 13, that is Carson Poe, and the 57 of Clay Ferguson. Oh, we got a big little pile up there. Clay Ferguson is going to get spun around, and that might bring out a caution, as that was multiple cars, and everyone is slowing down, so that will bring it out. Just a little tangle up, not too much damage to anybody's car. But still, right now we got Mike Seaton out front, followed by Tim Smith. So those will be your two transferring right to the trophy dash. Followed by the 03 of Corey Henry. And it looks like the 37, that is DJ Brassfield. So those will be the two going directly to the B, and everybody else behind them will be going to the C main. Alright, so we'll get these guys bunched up, and they do have unlimited fast repairs here. They're in practice. They will get in there, get it fixed, and come back out. They just will have to go to the back. Alright, so they're all bunched up. Everybody's back in the correct order, so we should get the green flag this time by. Again, it's being led by Mike Seaton, followed by Tim Smith and Corey Henry. Alright, Mike Seaton gets the green flag here, so we'll see what they can do. If anybody can get by those front two, that is the transfer spot to go directly to the trophy dash. Right now they're kind of spread out. We got a little bit of battle going on back between them with the 56. That is Brad Dyer. That's going to be your biggest one, as Clay Ferguson door slams the 56 of Brad Dyer. Brad manages to recover, but Clay Ferguson loses a ton of time there, as he is going to fall way back and into last place. Right now it's all about those top three. Not much changing, as Corey Henry is trying everything he can to get by the 38 of Tim Smith, and he just can't do it. Right now we got a little bit of battle going on. That is the 37 of DJ Brassfield trying to put the moves on the 03 of Corey Henry. See if he can get by him. Again, those two spots are the ones going to the B main automatically. Those are the transfer spots there, so they don't have to battle each other too hard. But he can't be slacking, because right on his tail is the 13 of Carson Poe. So if he slacks off too much and doesn't try to get by the 03, the 13 may just very well get by him. Then he will have to fight his way through the C main and into the B main, and then again into the A main. So that is not where you want to be, as it looks like Carson Poe is going to try on the outside. Just can't quite complete it, but he's going to keep trying. That momentum usually is right there, as he's going to get right on his back bumper. Don't think what he has, what he needs to get by him right now is DJ is definitely running right there. He does get by him. Oh, and he hits the wall and kills any momentum he had. That is unfortunate for Carson Poe, as he had the pass completed and just spun it out right on the wall, and that ends that one right there. So he will not be going to the B main. He will be stuck in the C main. So it's Mike Seaton, Tim Smith, Corey Henry, 37 of DJ Brassfield, Carson Poe, the 56 of Brad Dyer, and Clay Ferguson. The next group of guys, folks, they're already sitting on pit road, ready to come out. So great how they run this. They run it smooth, and there is very little delay. There will be a brief intermission when we go to the A main, as they have to get all these cars lined up where they're supposed to be. So when that happens, make sure you hang with us, because it will be a extremely exciting race here tonight. Barry King, how you doing? Yeah, it's always good to watch you race as well. We get you in the sprints. Alright, so this is heat race number 2 coming out onto the track. Out on the pole for this heat race is going to be the 21 of Chad Bolin, followed by the 39. It might be the 38. Nope, 38 is Brad Smith. Sorry about that. So it would be the, that is the 39. That is John Batista. So those are your front row. Followed by, again, number 27. That is Zach Rounds and Nate Davis in 36. And Richard Stallings in the 17. 23 is going to belong to Jason McSparron, and the 25 of Jacob Clayton. So that is your lineup here. It looks like they are going to get the green flag right here. Really good start for the 21. That is Chad Bolin. And he needs a good start, as you always do. Get out front and try to keep that lead. But Zach Rounds in the 27 is going to try to put every move he can on John Batista in that 39 machine. See if he can get by him. He can't slack up any because he's got Nate Davis right on his back bumper. And Nate Davis will get by him if he messes up at all. Hopefully that will not happen for him. But those top 4 are really good competitors. They always race hard against each other in the sprints. So it'll be great to see who finishes in the top 2 out of those 4. It's Nate Davis falling way back now. Slid way up the track and just lost 3 spots there to Richard Stallings, Jason McSparron, and the 25 of Jacob Clayton. So now he is in last, but he's about to pass the 25 of Jacob Clayton there for that spot. So he's going to get that spot. But up front still, it is Chad Bolin with the lead, followed by John Batista and Zach Rounds. And Richard Stallings for 4th. So again, that is for your top 2. We'll go to the Trophy Dash, and the next 2, 3, and 4 will go to the B main. Everyone else does go to the C main. And it looks like John Batista may be trying to work over the 21 of Chad Bolin. Not sure if he has enough laps to do it, as they don't run very many here. Zach Rounds definitely not content with going to the B main. But it is better to finish 3rd than try to get up there and wreck everyone and not finish at all. So he may have to work his way up, but he will definitely probably be in the A main, as he is a very fast and very competitive driver. Then we have a little bit of battle going on right now for about 4th spot. That's Richard Stallings, Jason McSparron, and Nate Davis. As Nate Davis and McSparron hits the wall after having a little bit of help, so he is spun around. We'll see if that brings out a caution, as it looks like it will. Everybody is slowing down. So they will regroup. Had a little bit of help there. He got tagged, not the direct cause of it. It wasn't a hard hit, but it was enough to get him a little loose, and then he just finished it off into that outside wall, so he will take up the rear of the field there. Right now, it's all about Chad Bolin, who is leading this race and has led the whole thing, followed by John Batista, Zach Rounds, Richard Stallings, and then the 25 of Jacob Clayton, and 36 of Nate Davis. And then, as we already know, Jason McSparron in the back there. And so they shouldn't have but maybe 1 or 2 more laps here, as the next group of guys is already gearing up to come out on the track. Alright, green flag is in the air, so we'll see what these guys can do, if anybody can do anything. As Nate Davis getting turned around by somebody. We didn't get a good look at that, but he definitely got turned around. Again, we typically would have time to go back to replays, but they run this so fast during heat races here, we don't really have a chance to go back and see what happened, but it probably got turned there. The restarts are always tricky here. You got to be on your A game, as most of these guys usually are, so accidents do happen occasionally, but not very often. Alright, so they're all bunched up. Again, we should have about 1 or 2, maybe 3 laps left here. So we will just see how many we have left. And green flag is in the air now. So another good start by Chad Bowen as he needs it to stay out front. Zach Rounds right on the back bumper of John Batista, and Richard Stallings right on his back bumper. So right now, Chad's got a nice little lead, but the battle for second is the battle going on as they're almost 3 wide coming down into the turn 4. We have a really nice battle right now. That is for Zach Rounds and John Batista. That is for second place. We said Zach Rounds would be a force to be reckoned with here, and we're going to see if he can try to pull off second and advance directly to the trophy dash. He's going to try everything he can cleanly to get by John Batista in that 39 machine. Just not sure if he has it or if the track is not in his favor right now. Looks like he's going to take it to the inside though and just see if he can get it. Just short at the line. And it looks like that will wrap it up. So just about a half a car short of advancing directly to the trophy dash. So it's going to be Chad Bowen, John Batista, Zach Rounds, Richard Stallings, Jason McSperrin, Nate Davis, and the 25 of Jacob Clayton is going to be how they finish here. That again was heat race number 2. Alright, Heat 3 is ready. You can hear them revving them engines come out on the track. It's going to have Shane James, Garrett, I forgot his last name. He's a new one here tonight. Garrett Schwartz, that's who it is. Colton Davis, James Pileski, Hunter, Tyler, and Jason. So a nice group of field here. And we got a couple of new guys in here. We got Shane James. He's always a fast driver in this series and in the sprints. Then we have Garrett Schwartz, who is a new driver here. Colton Davis, who is been proven he knows how to get to the front and win. James Pileski, he is a new driver here. Hunter Poston, he is a new guy here. Kyle Trevathan, he's been here quite a bit. He knows how to get through the field and get up to the front. And Jason Deere, fairly new, but we have seen him in the past couple of races, so he's not as new as some of these guys here. And we have a green flag in the air, so we will go green flag racing. Shane James, as always, getting a really good start, but the 0-2, that is Garrett Schwartz on his outside, hitting the wall, tagging it, and that is going to let Colton Davis in the 71 machine by him. He's going to go on the inside now. Will he complete the pass? He does have it at the line, but can he hold it going into turn 1? It looks like Garrett Schwartz is going to get back by him. So that is going to be the battle right now. That is for second place and transferring directly to the trophy dash here. So a great battle going on, and it looks like they're almost touching as the 0-2 hits the wall. That is Schwartz again, hitting that outside wall. Losing a lot of momentum, but gaining it back as Colton Davis may have scraped the wall too. So now it's the 0-2, then the 71. Oh, and I can't believe that is the 85. That is Hunter Poston. Slams into under the car, gets spun around. So he will take the rear of the field as being deemed the reason for the caution there. And he might want to he might give him a spot back. Doesn't look like it though. He was spun, but he also got a little sideways on his own, so he's going to get that spot back, it looks like, or at least he thinks he needs it back. We'll see what race control says. It looks like they are putting him at the back. Oh, they're going to put him close to it. The 45 back there had a little play in it, so he will be in the very back. But close enough, both of those guys were involved. Again, these happen so fast it's hard to keep track of them, but in the feature we'll be able to keep a little better track of them. As the green flag is in the air, Shane James getting another very great start, followed by the 0-2 of Garrett Schwartz and the 71 of Colton Davis. We got the battle going on. That is for second, third, and fourth right now between Colton Davis, the 02 of Jarrett Schwartz. The 93, that is James Pileski getting a little sideways and touching the 2 car. That is Kyle Trevathan. So both of them getting into it. And who is that getting spun? That was Kyle. Got tagged from the rear end and got spun around. So that will bring out another caution. I'll give it a shout out. We can see we got Danny Waller. Chad, always good to see you there. We definitely like getting you in the booth during races and getting you interviewed and all that good stuff. We get to watch you race a couple of nights a week with the sprints. Alright, so they're bunching it up. We should go green this time by. Alright, they're bunched up tight. Shane James is going to lead them to the green flag here for the restart. Again, just another good restart for him, as it looks like Colton Davis is going to put it to the inside of the 02 of Jarrett Schwartz, but he couldn't complete it, so now he's going to try it on the outside, see if he can get by. But he has the 93 of James Pileski right on his back bumper, as now Colton Davis is going to get by the 02 with a slide job, but a crossover move by the 02 of Jarrett Schwartz to take that spot back. He did not want to give it up that easy, as they are going to be door to door, almost touching, coming across the start finish line. Colton Davis trying to put another slide job, just couldn't complete it, but he does get to Jarrett Schwartz hitting the outside wall. Now him and the 93 of James Pileski getting into each other. Great racing here, folks. Just outstanding as we're wrapping this one up. People beating and banging. That is the 02 and the 71. That's Colton Davis and Jarrett Schwartz beating and banging, trying to get the position right now. And again, that is for second. That is to transfer directly as they touch, slamming both of them into the wall. And that will just destroy their chances of getting into the trophy dash here. So that is not what you want to see, especially with very few laps to go, and that may be about 1 lap to go if that didn't end it. They're not stopping, so that was not the last lap. We should have about a lap or 2 to go still, so that is very unfortunate for them. Both of them running right up there, and now both of them are going to be in the dead last of the pack. So that is, again, very unfortunate for them. However, the 93, that is James Pileski. Great news for him, because he is now in second and moving on to the trophy dash if he can hold that spot. Right now, we have Shane James, James Pileski, and Kyle Trevathan up in your top 3. Green flag is in the air. Again, always a great start for Shane James. So we should have about a lap or so left. So we'll see if anyone... Oh, and the 93 of James Pileski in the wall. That is going to let the 2 by, slamming into the 90, or the 95? It's hard to read. The 85, putting him in the wall. But that is going to put the 2 into second place. Now he's going to fall off, so that may be over, folks. We'll see how they actually finish. So that race is over. There was a ton of beating banging in that last race, but Shane James will be your winner, and followed by the 93 of James Pileski. Those will be your 2 transfer spots. So they're sorting this out here. I don't even think the drivers are sure about how they are going to finish. The 02 and the 2 are sitting there, so I guess it's going to be the 02, the 2, and the 71. So that will be James Schwartz, Kyle Trevathan, and the 71 of Colton Davis. So the 02 and 2 will go to the B main, and everyone else will go to the C main. I'm not sure. He's either trying to get up to his back bumper to give him a little love tapper there. He's getting right on his door. I don't think they know what the finishing order is yet. Either that or they're just having a little fun with each other over there. Alright, so that was heat race number 3. So we have, I believe, 1 or 2 more heat races. We have 5 heat races total. That was number 3. So number 4 will be coming up soon. We have 5 here tonight. Alright, we're going to take a quick break while they get this sorted out, and we will be right back, folks. So hang tight. Again, they will be pulling out onto the track very soon, and we will let you know who is going to be in this heat race. Alright, folks, they are pulling out. We have in heat race number 4, Casey Malone, William Evans, Kyle Harrison, Chris Arencia, Scott Williams, and Dustin Sizemore. Dustin Sizemore, the only driver in this one that did not take hot laps, so he will be starting at the back. As always, if you don't take hot laps. Well, and the other one not to take laps is Jason George, and he probably will be in heat race number 5. So we will get this one going. Oh, missed one. Sorry about that, folks. Cameron Higgins starting up on the pole again. We have so many drivers here tonight. 35 drivers here that our list is so long. We have to scroll just to get to them all. So just a outstanding car count here tonight, as Cameron Higgins will lead them to the start-finish line for the start of this heat race, number 4. Right on his back bumper is William Evans in the 7-Eleven car. Alright, green flag is in the air. Not sure who that is behind him there. It's got a red number on a red car. It's a little hard to see there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. It looks like it might be a 92. But yeah, that will be Casey Malone in the 92 car. I think some of these numbers are a little hard, but we do our best to find them out. As the 75 trying, that is Kyle Harrison trying everything he can on the bottom, but he can't make it stick. Chris Arencia is going to get by him on the high side. 7-11 of William Evans putting a good run on. The 75 is still trying to get by this 178 of Chris Arencia. Right now is Cameron Higgins out front as he's putting on the show right there. Got a good 3-4 car lengths over second place. Again, that is the 92 of Casey Malone. William Evans putting everything he can on to Casey. So we'll see if William Evans can get by. It looks like he's going to try to get on the inside here and put the moves on. And we'll see what they come at the line. It is the 92 out front of Casey Malone. William Evans is still putting every bit of pressure he can on that car right now, seeing if he can get him loose. Kind of put a little scare tactic, kind of scare him out of his position. Rattle his cage, whatever you got to do, you got to get by, because those top 2 positions again transfer to the B main or the trophy dash, not the B main. 3rd and 4th go to the B, and everyone else goes to the C. Alright, he's still trying. Chris Arencia diving down to the bottom, seeing if he can get into 3rd. Right now, currently in 4th, going to be transferring to the B main, but William Evans still doing everything he can to not hit the 92 of Casey Malone, and still try to get by him at the same time. It's very hard. They're side-by-side racing for all these laps. They do it every week. It looks like he might put the slide job on. Oh, very close slide job. No fault in the 92. That was a very close slide job, and he just hit him. I mean, you have no choice. He might lift a little, but it was a very close slide job there. So either way you look at it, he could have lifted up 92, or the 7-11 of William Evans could have tried to pass him a little cleaner. But either way you look at it, he got the job done. He is in front. That will put him in the transfer slot to go directly to the trophy dash. Now Chris Arencia is going to try to get by him. Really no battle there between the 92 and the 178, as both of them will go to the B main regardless. See, right now that is the battle, though, between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. as first place, Cameron Higgins, had it wrapped up, and that actually is the end of this heat race. Cameron Higgins, followed by William Evans, Casey Malone, Chris Arencia, the 75 of Kyle Harrison, and the 11 of Dustin Sizemore. So that is how they will finish. So we will get heat race number 5 coming your way very shortly. Again, that is the last heat race of the night. We will go into the C main. Alright, these guys are getting lined up for heat race number 5. So just going to wait till everybody from the previous heat race is off the track. And they are, so they are going to pull off. Alright, so in this heat race we have the 38 of Tim Smith, the 01 of Tyler Hudson, the 40 of Jimmy Mullis, the 5 of Cody Olson, the 74 of Dustin Johnson, the 28 of J.R. Bash, and the 78 of Michael Gonzalez. A little bit different. There are 2 pro drivers in this heat race. We have Jimmy Mullis and Tyler Hudson are both pros. But again, that doesn't mean anything when you're on dirt. That pro license was earned on asphalt before dirt came out, so means they've worked their way through the ranks here on iRacing, but doesn't mean anything when it comes to dirt because it wasn't here when they got it. Alright, so they are bunched up, so we will be taking the green flag right now. Tyler Hudson out front. Alright, green flag in the air. Tyler Hudson getting a really good start there. Again, when you're short on laps, you need the best start you can get. As it looks like the 14. Or that might be, that's a 74. My bad, folks. 74 kind of scraping the wall. That is Dustin Johnson. As he's almost going to run into Cody Olson. He's going to put it as far down on the track as he can. Loses a ton of momentum. Looks like a caution is out. So, again, we're not sure what caused that one, but it will come out. Maybe they just didn't like the way it started. Somebody could have spun around in the back. But it probably was Michael Gonzalez as he's going to come out of pit road with a fresh car. Alright, but so far it is Tyler Hudson out front, followed by the 40 of Jimmy Mullis, 5 of Cody Olson, the 74 of Dustin Johnson, the 28 of J.R. Bash, and the 78 of Michael Gonzalez. We should get the green flag. No reason we shouldn't. Everybody is tightly bunched up right here up on the high side, and Tyler Hudson takes the green flag here. Not sure. We're going to keep an eye. 2 pros out front. Does Jimmy Mullis have what it takes to get by Tyler Hudson here? They don't really have a whole lot of reason to battle each other right now. They're both going to transfer, but Cody Olson is right on his tail, so he's going to have to pick up the pace, or Cody Olson will get by. Again, those 2 transfer. 3rd and 4th will transfer to the B main as the 74 of Dustin Johnson scraping the wall, losing the spot to the 28, and looks like he's going to lose it to the 78 of Michael Gonzalez and J.R. Bash. He does lose that spot, so you can't hit the wall here, folks. Now the 78 of Michael Gonzalez is going to hit the wall, and the 74 will get back by him, but not for long. Right now we got a battle going on for first and second. Jimmy Mullis putting every move he knows on Tyler Hudson, trying to get first and get that win. These 2 are going to race each other clean, but I guarantee you they're going to race each other hard as well. As Jimmy Mullis dipping down to the inside, seeing if he can get him at the line. He just doesn't have it, but he's going to get him probably right here. As he does, clean slide job, but Tyler Hudson's going to try to do a crossover. Tyler Hudson will successfully cross over, so 2 different leaders in 1 lap here. Tyler Hudson will lead that lap officially, though. Now Jimmy Mullis is going to put another slide job on him. And Tyler Hudson's going to come right back again with another crossover. Try to get him into turn 3, going into turn 4. Who will it be at the line? Oh, and they touch a little bit. And Jimmy Mullis scraping the wall, killing a little bit of the momentum as Cody Olson's going to touch him. Oh, they both get into the wall, but Cody Olsen keeping more momentum than Jimmy Mullis right now to take second place. I'm sure Jimmy's not going to be real thrilled about it. It wasn't intentional. It was just a racing thing, as he's going to get back by Cody Olsen, but Cody Olsen's going to put another crossover and get right back by him. So they are battling extremely hard. Again, this is for second. Whoever finishes second will transfer directly to the trophy dash here tonight. And they are putting on a show here. Neither one of them want to start into the B main. They would much rather be locked into the main event here tonight and go to the trophy dash. As that almost looked dirty, folks. Jimmy Mullis driving up into Cody Olsen. That almost looked like he did that intentional, folks. I would be leery of that move. It looked like he drove up into Cody Olsen. Maybe it wasn't, but it sure did look like it. He did not want Cody Olsen to pass him, and Cody had the momentum coming on the outside. But nevertheless, it will be Tyler Hudson, Jimmy Mullis, Cody Olsen, 28 of J.R. Bash, 74 of Dustin Johnson are going to be how they finish. So again, folks, we will be right back with the C feature here tonight. All right, folks. While we are on break, we just want to remind everyone, if you are new here, please make sure you give us a subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. We will be here just about every night with some form of racing. We have the people that bring this league to you running on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. We're on 4 nights a week, so make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you like it. And again, we will be right back as the C main will be starting very shortly. Alright folks, they are again getting those lineups set here, so just hang tight with us. Don't go nowhere. Stay in your seat or wherever you happen to be if you're standing. But either way, Green Flag Racing will be coming your way very shortly. We thought we were going to be running the Trophy Dash, or the C main. We actually are going to be running the Trophy Dash, then the C main, the B main, and then we will be going directly to the A main. So we have 4 more action-packed racing going on. And we have 35 drivers here, and only 20 of those are going to make it to the feature race here tonight. So that means 15 of these drivers will be going home tonight. So everybody is going to be fighting extremely hard for a position to get in that top 20 spots. With 5 heat races, the top 2 automatically go. So that's 10 spots already taken in the feature race here tonight. So only 10 more spots will be taken to the feature out of the C main. They'll take so many out of that, and then they will go to the B main, and 10 of those will be taken. So it's going to be a lot of close racing, hard battling. Sure, some tempers will flare here tonight, as recall they're only taking the top 4 transfer spots from the C main to the B main, and then the top 10 from the B main will be going to the A main. So it's gonna be close. It's gonna be hard battling. So hang tight, as it looks like they are going out for the Trophy Dash here. Again, these are your top 2 drivers from heat races. These guys are already locked into the race for the A feature. So they don't have to battle to get into it. They just have to battle to see where they're gonna start in it. So we will get to Green Flag Racing in just a few moments. Alright, so they're already tight bunched up. These guys, again, know what they're doing. So we have the 38. That is Tim Smith out on pole, followed by Tyler Hudson on outside pole, Cameron Higgins and Shane James. As we're Green Flag Racing here, folks. So another great race coming your way right now. Go 3 wide for Tim Smith, Cameron Higgins, and Tyler Hudson. They made it work. They got it all sorted out. So top 3. Got a little battle going on in the back here. Right now, it's going to be Tyler Hudson, Tim Smith, and Shane James is now Tim Smith hitting the wall. Oh, no, that's not going to end pretty. Oh, they get it sorted out, though. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So, it's going to be Tyler Hudson, Shane James, Tim Smith, Cameron Higgins, William Evans. The 21, that is Chad Bowen. And the 40 of Jimmy Mullis. As Cameron Higgins almost getting spun around, somehow saves it, slamming into the wall, slamming into the 21. The 21 upside down. That is going to be the 21. That is Chad Bowen rolling his car there. You'll take a quick look at that real fast, folks. See what happened there. He may have got a little help. It looked like he did. Yeah, we didn't go back quite far enough, but yeah, he did have a little help as he's getting that car rolled over again. Don't have much time to go to replays in here, as they go Green Flag Racing very quickly. Out front right now is Tyler Hudson, Shane James, William Evans, Jimmy Mullis are your top 4, followed by Tim Smith to take 5th place. Cameron Higgins taking a hard hit there, as he's going to be in the back now. Along with Chad Bowen in the 21. So both of them will be in the back, as he went for a little roll. Landed on his wheels and kept it going, though. So, can't say no harm done. There was a ton of harm done to his car, but he is at least still in the race. Alright, folks. A little spread out, so I doubt we'll be taking the green flag here. So, nope, we will have one more lap around. And Tyler Hudson is your leader for this trophy dash here. Again, this will set how they start in the feature race here tonight. So if you finish first or second, you'll be starting first or second. Right now, that pole for the feature race belongs to Tyler Hudson, and a brand new paint job too, with that Texans paint job. We saw it the other day when he was testing with it. Awesome paint job. You know, we also got the number 3 of Shane James with that Busch Light paint job back there right on his tail. As he will take the green flag here, single file, crossing the line. Shane James is going to do everything he can, but there's a battle going on in the back. That is going to be, William Evans just smashing the outside wall. That's going to let Jimmy Mullis by him and Tim Smith. Then it'll be William Evans, followed by John Batista and Chad Bowen. Cameron Higgins back there, and the 93. That is James Pileski, sorry. Well, they are getting it all sorts of mixed up back there. It was Cameron Higgins and John Batista getting into each other. All sorted out. These guys are good at it, as the 38 of Tim Smith plastering that outside wall, but he does save it. Now it's going to be a battle to see if he can get back by the 05 of Cameron Higgins. And there's a good battle going on. That is John Batista, and again, the 93 is just going to smash that wall. That is James Pileski. He is just hammering that wall over and over again. Right now, as we missed, sorry about that, folks. We did miss that. Shane James is your new leader. Got by, but how long is Tyler Hudson's going to put a slide job on him? And Shane James is going to try to cross over. Shane James will lead that lap at the line, as he is going to put a huge slide job on him. Tyler Hudson, again, plastering that wall. Everybody keeps doing that right there in turn 1 and 2. But it will be Shane James leading it, followed by Tyler Hudson and the 38 of Tim Smith. Those are your top 3, followed by Chad Bowen in the 21, who we thought hit the wall pretty hard earlier, but he is back in it now in 4th place. So we'll see if he can get back up there. Shane James is going to put a hurting on Tyler Hudson right now. It seems like when he gets out to the front, he pulls away as Tyler Hudson's going to hit the wall, and a caution is out. That very well could be the race, folks. Yep, that will be the race. That was a very quick race. So it's going to be Shane James, Tyler Hudson, Jimmy Mullis, Chad Bowen, William Evans, Mike Seaton, and the 39 John Batista and Cameron Higgins. Look a little further back here, and we'll have the 38 of Tim Smith and the 93 of James Pileski. So that will be how they finish. That will be how they start in the feature race. Barring we don't have any inverts, we do have them from time to time. So again, hang tight with us, folks. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the C main. Alright, folks, they are rolling out here for the C main. 15 laps for the C main here, folks. We got that from race control. So, again, 15 laps here for the C main. Only the top 4 make it. And they don't make it to the feature. They still have to battle through the B main. So again, the top 4 go to the B main, and the top 10 from that will transfer to the A main. So we're getting close to the A feature here tonight, but we still have a lot of more green flag racing to come your way. Right now, Carson Poe in the 13 machine is going to be on the pole for this C main race here tonight. Alright, so just one more lap and we should be going green. Alright, they're bunched up tight. Get a little bit tighter here. Again, Carson Poe will be your person on the pole for this C main here tonight. And 4 cars will transfer. Outside on pole, that is going to be the 23 of Jason McSperrin. Looks like we're going to get one more. Race control did not like how they were lined up, so they're going to give it one more time. Alright, so now they're getting even more bunched up, so we should be going green flag. Unless race control does not like how they're lined up, but they are nice and bunched up here. Alright, green flag is in the air. Carson Poe getting a really good start there, folks. Followed by the 71, that is Colton Davis, and we got 45, it looks like is in the outside wall. That is Jason Deere. Slamming that outside wall, getting in the 25. That is Jacob Clayton, putting him into the outside wall. That is going to be really damaging as we have even more cars spinning around here. Take a look. Looks like Jimmy Mullis is going to be the one on pit road, so he took some heavy damage there. A couple of cars getting into it in the back stretch, falling into turn 3, all the way into turn 4, coming out. Alright, so they're going to get these cars lined back up. Original restart. They did not complete a lap, so it will be an original restart. As we have the 45 sitting at the end of pit road. Not sure what that's about. Why he is not getting to his pit stall. That is Jason Deere, as he is now in his pit stall. Again, they get these cars all nice and bunched up, and they will go green flag racing in just a lap or two. Alright, so Carson Poe going to be starting them off here again for original restart. Alright, green flag is in the air. Carson Poe getting a good start, followed by Jason McSperrin and Colton Davis. The 75 of Kyle Harrison. As we got a few cars, Kyle Harrison going to get into the wall back there. It's not going to be good if he wants to stay up front. As he's still into the wall, along with the 11 of Dustin Sizemore getting into the wall. Wade Ferguson. Oh, Jason McSperrin goes around. The 74, 36 of Nate Davis. 74 is Dustin Johnson. So that is extremely unfortunate. A lot of cars being involved in there, in that incident. So that will bring out another caution. And again, we didn't complete a lap, I don't believe, so we will have an original restart. Alright, Jason McSpan. Looks like he wants his spot back. I'm not sure if they'll give it to him, but he definitely wants it back. As he's going to slow down and get to the rear of the field now. That is unfortunate. He was having a terrific run. It was in the C main, but he was in position to advance to the B and try to fight his way into the A main, as now he is in the back and has a lot of positions to make up if he wants to get inside that top four. Alright, so coming to the green here, if they take it, as the 25 is inside the 57. 57 is blinking. That is Clabe Ferguson. Having some internet issues there, but again, it's Carson Poe, followed by the 71 of Colton Davis, and the 56. That is Brad Dyer. So we're not going to take the green flag this time. Alright, so the 25, again, that is Jacob Clayton, will be fourth, and rounding up fifth spot is the 35 car. And that is, if we can pull him up, where is he? Is that? Might be the 75, got some damage there. Can't really read his number, he's got some paint missing off the side of it. He's going to dive way to the inside there. Oh, that is the 85. Just got some missing paint there. Looks like we may have another caution. Yep, people are slowing down again. That was. Take a look. There we go. From where you can't really see. That is an 85. Not missing any paint. Just hard texture to read, but that is an 85 of Hunter Poston. Yeah, we definitely like to play a little Aussie, but unfortunately copyright laws prohibit that, so we definitely don't want to get our channel banned here. Alright, so just one more lap by, and they should be taking the green flag, as we did complete at least a lap there. So they will go single file now. Good, folks, for anybody that's coming in late, this is just a C main. We still have to take the top four from this race to go to the B main, where the top 10 will be taken to the feature race. As Colton Davis diving off of second place, really he is going to be going to the back. Not sure what that's about, but he is going to the back. Maybe he was involved in something we didn't see, but again, he has given up second spot to go to the very tail end of the field, last place. So he has got a lot of work cut out for him now. Alright, folks, green flag is in the air here. Carson Poe leading them to the line, followed by the 56. That is Brad Dyer, being passed by the 85. Again, that 85 is on a mission to get to the front, and he wants to get the win here, transfer. And they're posting a very new driver here, Nate Davis, trying to put on a thing. Is we've got another caution. Looks like Michael Gonzalez is going to be involved in it. Take a look, see what happened. We gotta work on our replays here for some reason, but either got spun or just spun somebody. We're not sure. It looked like it involved the 25 of Jacob Clayton as well. Alright, so hopefully we can get a few laps here. We're having a few cautions in the C main here. But we will get laps going, and then we will go green flag racing in just about a lap or so. Alright, race control disc come in here and told us 12 laps to go. So we will be counting them down. Alright, green flag should be coming out. Green flag has been dropped by race control. Carson Poe leading the lap. Again, 12 laps to go. Which means we've completed only 3 laps here. The 85 of Hunter Poston is trying to get by Carson Poe, but he just can't do it right there. So he's going to keep trying. That's a battle for first. If he good, he's going to get to the inside here, but I'm not sure if he has it. But Nate Davis is right on his bumper saying, I want that spot from you, and he's going to try to get it right here. Nate Davis will take second place as Jason McSparron pulling in the pit road, and the 25, Jacob Clayton, hitting the outside wall there. Nate Davis will pass the 85, and the 56 is now going to pass the 85 as well. That is Brad Dyer passing him for that position of third. But looks like the 85 is going to lose a few spots. Again, that is Hunter Poston losing 2 spots on that restart. That's not how he wanted to do it. He loses 1 more, and he is out of the B. It's done for the night, and he's not going to the B main. It looks like he might get that spot back. Nope, 56 just has too much momentum. The ones you want to be looking for right now are these. Dustin Sizemore and Colton Davis in the 11 and the 71. They're his biggest people that he needs to be looking out for right now, as they are his competition to possibly knock him out of the B main. Looks like Dustin Sizemore's got the spot for now, and he's coming for him. Again, that is your cutoff point. The other cars in front, those 3 cars are safely in the B main right now. We got a nice battle going on between Poston and the 56 of Dyer. And neither one of them will give that spot up. Both of them are transferring, but while they're battling, Dustin Sizemore in the 11 was hard on their tail, but now he's into the wall, collecting the 71 of Colton Davis. So, unfortunate there, lost a little momentum, not a whole lot. As they get together again on the front stretch, they must get by if they want to get to the B main and not end their night. One of these 2 cars is going to be the one to give him a challenge. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Colton Davis, if anybody, but they're tied right at the line nearly, touching it over and over, both of them going into the wall. Colton Davis getting the better end of it. Dustin Sizemore losing 2 spots there. That is not the way he wanted. Oh, and the 74 spins the 78 into the wall, collecting the 25. That should bring out a caution, folks. And it will. Everybody's slowing down. That will bring out a caution, so they will regroup, and we will see how many laps we have left. Shouldn't be that many. We got some good green flag racing there, folks. Alright, so they will regroup. Meanwhile, Nate Davis did get by the 13. That is for first. So Nate Davis, Carson Poe, the 56 of Brad Dyer, and the 85 of Hunter Poston are your top 4 right now, as they just get the green flag here again. Right now, those are your top 4 transferring on to the A main. Colton Davis is the one you want to be watching for. He is 5th place right now. trying to get by the 85 right now of Hunter. If he can do it, he will move on. If not, everyone below him will end their night here. Colton Davis is definitely putting the hurt on him. Oh, Hunter's going to get way loose trying to get by the 56. That almost allowed the 71 of Colton Davis to get by as they're 3 wide right now. And he does get by him on the backstretch. Again, that is for transfer position. Dustin Sizemore in the 11 getting in there too. So we will see Dustin Sizemore hard hit into the front stretch wall, collecting the 85, and that will bring out a caution here, folks. Alright, so that caution, that will end it. So it's going to be Nate Davis, Carson Poe, the 56 of Brad Dyer, and the 71 of Colton Davis. Sorry about that. Those will be your 4 making it to the B main here tonight. So we will be right back with that B main for you. Alright, folks, we, again, just moments away. So hang tight. Remember, if you are new, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video if you like what you like seeing here. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. We race just about, or we broadcast just about every night. We have a race going on. Some nights we have 2 nights broadcasting going on. So again, make sure you check it out, as we just got word from Race Control, 20 laps for the B main here. And that one will be coming up very shortly. Again, hang tight with us, and we will be right back with your B main here. Alright, folks, we are back, and as we said, they are pulling out on the track now for this B main race. We have DJ Brassfield, Zach Rounds, Brad Dyer, Richard Stallings, Carson Poe, Colton Davis, Cody Olson, Chris Arencia, J.R. Bash, Nathan Davis, Corey Henry, Jarrett Swartz, Casey Malone, sorry about that, and Kyle Trevathan. Those are the guys here in the B main. Again, top 10 spots will transfer to the A main. So everything is on the line. These will be the last 10 rows. Or 10 or 5 rows, 10 cars, sorry about that. So all of these guys already beating and banging in the back. Again, they want these spots and they want them bad as green flag is in the air here. So again, these guys are going to battle. Cody Olson in the 02. That is, we can get a name. The 02 is Jarrett Swartz battling hard back for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Miss piling up. Looks like Nate Davis back there. Yeah, Nate Davis back there battling hard. Zach Rouse out front, but he has the 92 all over his back bumper. That is Casey Malone, as caution is out. There's 14 cars here battling. Again, only the top 10 will make it. Alright, so we should take about a lap or so here, and we will get to back to green flag racing here, as they're all getting bunched up tight, going up on the high side. That is where you start the race here. So we will be green flag racing in just a few moments. Alright, folks. Sit back down in your seat because you don't want to fall over when we get some green flag racing here. Green flag is out in the air. Great start by Zach Rounds. Pull off to the start, but that being said, the 92 is still right on his tail. That is Casey Malone trying to get it, followed by the 03, I believe that is. And the 03, so he's right on his tail. That is Corey Henry. Battling out Zach Rounds, hitting the wall. That is going to be really bad right now as he wants to transfer. Still in a transfer spot, but that will let Casey Malone in the 92 by him. But he's going to put a slide job on him right here, but Casey Malone's going to put a crossover on him, try to get back by him. And again, that is for first place and a transfer spot. Meanwhile, back in the back, or well, not really back, but from 3rd and 4th, that is Corey Henry and Cody Olson battling for 3rd and 4th. As it looks like Cody Olson will have 3rd, followed by Corey Henry in 4th. The 02 of, good number, Jarrett Swartz. As the 03 getting spun around right there, that will bring out a caution. Take a look and see what happened here, folks. The 03 getting spun. Not sure if he had help, but he gets into Cody Olson, and then the 02 just helps him around a little bit. That was Jarrett Swartz that just helped him to finish spinning around there. So wasn't the 02's fault. The 03 was already going around after hitting into Cody Olson, so unfortunate break for him, as he will be going to the back probably.
Casey Malone putting on a clinic out there tonight, Charles.
Yes, he is. He got to the front. He has not looked back since he got there.
Cody Olsen third, and he may get passed up.
Richard Stallings is on a move tonight. He's got something to prove.
Wow, this is some good racing here.
Yeah, they have been putting on a great show for the viewers here tonight. Looks like we got a caution. Oh, Carson Poe, who was in the front for a while. Take a look and see what happened. He was putting on a great show there for a while. Now to see him in the back is kind of odd. Just kind of slid up into the 37 there, and unfortunate, just didn't have him quite clear, and it put him into the fence. Alright, yeah, well, it's good to have you back in the booth. Again, Rudy just getting here because he was doing his own race, some asphalt racing, but he is with us here now. So, that's good to have you back.
Yeah, I just thought maybe if you could use the help, I'm available to help you tonight.
Oh, yeah. Started losing your voice after a while.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Especially you're in here by yourself. You
Yeah.
know? I had a little bit of help there. Jeff helped me out over there on that other race, so that does kind of help you a little bit when you got somebody in the booth with you.
Yeah.
Looks like we're ready to go back for one more lap. Looks like.
Yeah, got a little gap back there in the back. It's crazy. Only, I believe, 10 of these guys are going to transfer, so 4 of them be going home.
Catching up to the rear field, looks like. Carson Poe is still sitting on pit road, though.
Yeah, he's, looks like he's not going to come back out. Yes, yep, he just, put it behind the wall. Well, sort of the wall. He's already behind the wall, but, back into the hauler.
Nate Davis has got an awful lot of damage on the front of his car.
Yeah, he got caught into a big wreck at the very beginning, and it caused a lot of damage to the front of that car.
Wow, he's even lost his rear spoiler. Jeez, man.
Yeah, either he, I say he got in a wreck, he may have taken him off. Maybe he wanted to be a modified for tonight.
All right, I think they're getting the green to go here. Yep, green.
Good, great start for Casey Malone.
Stallings, oh, they're under caution again. Already got somebody into the wall. Back under caution. How many? You know how many laps are turning?
20. I'm not sure how many they've completed so far. Not very many, I know that. Maybe a handful at most. You got a lot of big names. Cody Olsen, Zach Rounds, Holton Davis. It's kind of hard to see them here in the B main tonight. That just goes to show you the competition level here.
Yeah, these cars are, I don't know, I kind of like racing. Okay, back there you go. I kind of rate these trucks.
They are extremely difficult. I've tried them, and I just can't get the hang of them.
Obviously, these guys can.
Yeah.
All like to take a look on the inside. Not able to do it for me to run. Cody keeping up with Zach Brown. Zach Brown's match out there tonight with Casey Olsen.
Yeah, he definitely has. Zach Brown usually puts a hurting on the field, but he's getting a hurt putting on him tonight.
Corey Henry back. Kyle Trevathan.
That sounded about right.
battling with number 56, Brad Dyer. He might get Brad. I don't know. It's pretty close racing.
Yeah, he's trying everything he had. He's just getting, when he gets down at the bottom, he just doesn't have it as they collide right there going the backstretch.
Big contact.
He's not going to complete it, though.
Davis. Davis hit and he got around Cody Olsen.
Chris Arencia, I believe that is him, yeah, scraping the outside wall in the front stretch.
I'm all messed up here. Going from doing road course to this now.
I can see that would be.
Zach Brown. Zach actually turning the fastest lap here tonight. So far.
And I'm wondering if Cody Olsen's going to race him too hard. As long as he doesn't get a whole lot of pressure from Richard Stallings, there's really no point in racing your teammate too hard and risk wrecking both of you when you're in a transfer spot. Richard Stallings apparently is not of the same mindset. He's trying to get by Cody Olsen. That is for about, what, 4th position, I believe? Yeah. They're going to battle that hard. I mean, well, it is, they're not even near the cutoff for the 10 that are going to make it. It's still, the higher you can finish, the better to start in the A-Main, so you don't really want to go slack either.
Colton Davis working over Jared Schwartz. But Jared, he's just an all-around driver, but he can drive anything well.
Yeah. Hey, new guy here tonight, and he is putting on a show for the viewers out there.
Cody Olsen got out of shape, and Stallings is going to take advantage of that. He's going to get third from Cody Olsen, maybe?
Yeah, he had him at the line, but it looks like Cody's going to get him back here.
Yep, Cody's got the line, and he just passed up. Oh, I don't know, was that it?
Yep, that was it. They're pulling to a stop.
Alright.
So it's going to be Casey Malone, Zach Rounds, Cody Olsen, Richard Stallings, and a pole blocking whoever's next. I can't see who that is.
Be the 0-2 of Jared Schwartz.
Then Colton Davis, Chris Arencia, Nate Davis, and J.R. Bash. Followed by the 56. That is, they're all mixed up on my list here, but that is Brad Dyer. Then the 03 of Corey Henry, and the 2 of Kyle Trevathan. Guess we get a little break here. They will get the lineup officially set for the A-Main. So again, don't go nowhere. Great A feature racing coming up very shortly. So we will be right back after our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land free and the home of the brave.
All right, so we've got a few more minutes here. They're getting the lineup set, and we'll have a little warm up. But next on the agenda is the A main. So really fast racing here tonight. Almost only 8:30 here. So heck, the sun's almost still out where I'm at. So a lot of green flag racing led to a really fast. And I'm losing my voice here, so it's a good thing Rudy came in tonight.
I haven't lost my voice yet.
Yeah, mine's right there. It's getting there. Yeah,
Well,
oh,
how
good.
many laps are they turning in the A main?
I believe it's either 45 or 50. I think it's 50 tonight.
Wow. Well, I guess I could look, huh? 55.
Okay, so yeah, they give them 5 laps in here. The sprints only get 3 to get in order, so they give them 5 to get all sorted out. So it will be a 50-lap race then.
And no quick repairs.
Whew, this ought to be fun.
But no incident limits. Good, because that's a good thing. Dirt racing, you're going to make contact many times with other drivers out there, so that's a good thing to have no incident limit.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that because they did raise what it takes to get a 2X from hitting somebody. But still, if there's a 2-car pileup and you have nowhere to go and you lose control, get hit again, I mean, you could easily rack up 4 to 6X just in one little wreck. So yeah, you definitely don't want an incident limit.
Yeah. All right, buddy, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Alright, again, folks, we're just moments away. They'll have a little warm-up here shortly. And right after that warm-up, they will go into the A feature. So during that warm-up, we'll let you see what it's like to drive one of these cars. As we go to our onboard camera, that is the TND Rustic Decor onboard camera. So again, we'll just put that on, crank it up a little bit, and let you see what it's like to be one of these guys here tonight. So that being said, we will be right back as soon as they start taking the track. All right, folks. Again, we just heard from Race Control that we are just moments away. There will be no warm-up because of the C main to try to speed things up, and they ran that during what would be the warm-up time. So hang tight. Again, as soon as it gets advanced to the A main, we will be right back to call all the green flag racing action, starting with the grid, which will be a little different, but we will at least let you know who is starting in the A main here tonight.
All right, folks, we're back here. We've got the HRE's Motorsports starting lineup. On the pole will be Shane. Outside of the front row will be Tyler, James and Chad in the second row, William and Mike in third row, John and Cameron in fourth row, Tim and James in the fifth row, Casey and Zach in the sixth row, Richard and Cody in the seventh row, Jarrett and Colton, Chris, Nathan, JR Bash, and Brad taking up the rear of the field. 20 drivers out here for the A main, thanks to the HRE Motorsports running lineup, starting lineup.
That is going to be a just powerhouse of a field. Those are some great drivers here tonight.
Well, I hope we're going to see a good race here.
I have a feeling we will. Again, if we have anybody new out in chat, Remember, this is a 50-lap race. It says 55 up there, but that is not how many they're running. They have 5 laps to get in the correct order that they are supposed to be in, and they know where they're supposed to be. Race control tells them. So again, they have 5 laps to do that. Then they will be given the green flag from race control, and from that point on, it's in iRacing hands.
Shane James will start on the pole once they get out here and get caught up to the pace. The truck will dive onto pit road, but they will not go. They will get lined up.
And that is who we're going to focus on, as he will be the pole sitter. So congrats to him on getting that pole.
Yes, sir. Well-deserved victory right there.
He is he's definitely always fast. It pretty much, if it's got wheels and a motor, he's fast in it. So I've watched him from sprints to this series, the IZTR series. It doesn't matter. Whatever he's in, he wins.
He's just fast, huh?
Yeah, he's like the Kyle Larson of iRacing. He's that good.
Wow, that's amazing. As difficult as these cars are, it's that's great to have drivers out there that good. They've committed to learning how to drive these cars. All right, they did get the green flag here. Pace truck is on pit road, but now they will get lined up in the order that they will start. It'll take them about 3 or 4 laps here to get caught up, get lined up the way they're supposed to start, and then we'll get the virtual green flag. And they're going to have 50 laps of hard racing here, folks.
Yeah, this is probably the slowest laps you're going to see completed here tonight. As soon as they get that green flag from race control, you are going to see action-packed racing here. These are, again, just the best of the best here tonight. It looks a little confusing right now. It looks like 5 o'clock traffic in Dallas, Texas, but they know what they're doing. They're getting this sorted out.
20 drivers.
And we'll keep an eye, especially Tyler Hudson being a pro. Again, he earned that on asphalt, but he is up front, so he clearly can drive the car. Him, Shane James, probably the best two today here, right up front. But you can't count out the 05 of Cameron Higgins, as he won last week or the week before. So he's proven that he can win in a practice race. But the question is, can he get to victory lane when it matters the most?
Yeah, you got some fast guys up here. Jimmy Mullis, Chad Boland, William Evans, John Batista, Mike Seaton, Tim Smith. Man, I'll tell you what, this is going to be good, just to see how good these guys can keep up with the front two. Those guys being as good as they are. So, man,
and
all eyes are on the front of that field.
And hopefully, if William Evans up there in that 7-11, hopefully if he ends up in the top 3, we can actually get an interview with him today. That's say 2 times in a row we haven't been able to interview him. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. He's been having mic problems and other stuff that have kept him from the booth. So we shall see.
I think they got one more lap here. They're going to cut them loose with the virtual green flag, get them going. The caution laps do count here, folks. So when we see a caution, they will count on the laps run. So 50 laps looking at these guys. Gonna be some great racing out here.
And as we said, we've been hanging out a TV3 mode here to get a good feel of the picture, but we're going green, so we will zoom in on these guys, get a good view.
All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Great start. Tyler Hudson up on the high side, looking to go underneath. Oh, we got almost a passer. Mullis to the inside of Boland. And Hudson for the lead. No, he's not going to get it. James holds on to it.
He's not letting him by.
We got I heard some fenders bending in the back there, but no caution.
They're keeping it all together.
Boland and Mullis still at it. Mullis trying to get that run. He's down on the bottom. This track is just like so slick down there on the bottom. Just can't get that grip up there. It's going to be so hard for these guys to pass. Hudson's still looking.
It's going to be hard. Hudson's good, but Shane James may just be a smidge better.
Three wide back here in the back. Holy smokes. Colton Davis right up through the middle of that. They are 3 wide again into the corner. Colton Davis right in the middle.
And they're almost 4 wide. The 93 and the 92 hitting the wall.
Contact.
Oh.
Zach Brown's had contact. Contact with Tim Smith. Everybody's okay.
They're 4 wide in turn 1 or turn 4. Still no caution.
This is awesome racing right here, folks.
And they are 4 wide on the backstretch. Again, Colton Davis right in the middle of it.
Jared Schwartz working up through the field. Wallace didn't get around. Chad Boland went into third.
William Evans getting spun.
Uh-oh.
Caution is out, and it looks like it's going to be for William Evans. Go back and take a look. He got spun or he got sideways. I'm not sure, but we'll take back a look and see what happened. Yeah, he got a little sideways. No harm there. That was in turn 4. It happened in turn 1, though. Just got it a little too sideways and just barely got tapped by Richard Stallings and then got rear-ended hard by Zach Rounds. So that will be our first caution, though. Still, a ton of racing here. 42 laps to go. So, we always ask this here. Any predictions as to who you think's going to win this?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Well, you know these guys better than I do. This is my first round here. Wow, I'm telling you what. Any one of those top 5 right now, I think could pull out a win. Shane seems to be super strong here. If he's strong enough to hold off Tyler Hudson, he could possibly pull out a victory.
Yeah, it was kind of Shane James, I think, is the top dog here. Probably win it in Tyler Hudson. But I almost want to root for John Batista, running 5th. He's been having a bit of a struggle in the sprints, but to hold 5th place right now in late models is could be his turnaround point.
And I don't want to count out Jimmy Mullis. We're back to green. Green. Mullis in 3rd. He's looking. Boland down on the bottom. He's trying to find what Mullis was looking for. Not going to happen. Batista may take advantage of that on the outside. Shane, it seems like he has figured out that bottom there. He's doing the bottom in 3 and 4, but the high side on 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's definitely good at finding the line that he needs to be running. It looks like Tyler Hudson's going to follow him now.
Sure, he is right on him. I think Shane ducked down there to see if there was anything down there. I don't think he was too awful happy with what he found down there, so he's going to stay up here on the high side. This is where it becomes so difficult to pass because there's one line around here. How do you pass?
Yeah, it really is difficult. As Tyler Hudson looked like he might have scraped the wall just a little as he lost a little momentum on Shane James, but not too much. He's right there still. Wallace is right on his back bumper now.
Yeah, and Mike Seaton up on John Batista. Ooh, a little loose out of the corner right there. Lost some momentum. Richard Stallings. Richard came from back in the field for a ways. He's come up to 7th. Good job.
Yeah, he's putting on a great show, definitely, as the caution comes out. Not sure. I'm thinking it was James Pelosi. I still can't pronounce it.
J.R. Bash.
Oh, it's J.R. Bash.
Yep.
Let's see if we can take a quick look real fast then.
Looks like he may have had contact here with...
Oh, yeah, definitely. He got in with the 93 of James Pileski. He just got tangled up there, and both of them hitting the outside wall. Seems we've had a lot of people hitting that, either turn 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Both of them are hitting that outside wall pretty hard.
Yeah. James Poleski, that's it. And William Evans takes his car behind the wall, so he'll receive a 20th place finish. I'm not sure what they keep in the points, but and it looks like Poleski is going to come to pit road, freshen up them tires.
Yep, he's pulling off now, so got him some fresh Hoosiers on there. Got some dents beaded out of the car.
Wow, geez. That was a quick pit stop, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
it was a very quick pit stop.
Maybe he just took a splash of gas or something there, just to make sure he had enough gas to make it.
I don't even think you can take gas. I think it's all, or tires actually, I think it's all about the damage.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's how it is. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but I believe that is how they do it. Alright. The green flag dropped before they ever got into the straightaway nearly.
That was live. Rookie mistake there. Well, I'll tell you what, Jimmy Mullis is all over Tyler Hudson, and he's got to take it easy because right there.
And meanwhile, Shane James to a 4, almost 5 car length lead over Tyler Hudson. Shane James, I don't know if he found something during that caution, but he's pulling away now.
Tracker. We got another caution.
Looks like I'll run back and see what happened to him.
Got 28 to go in the line here. 28 laps to go. Laps are clicking down quick.
I'm not sure if he had help or what. Oh, he just kind of slid up into the 92, I believe. Yeah, Casey Malone. So slid up into him and turned himself around. It wasn't really called a slide job because he was nowhere near being clear, but he just drifted up the track and just tagged him and spun himself. He's going to get in and get some of that damage repaired.
Well, it's been all Shane James up front, but Tyler Hudson did slip in there and lead one lap. I'm not sure how, but he did get one lap led.
I bet it was during those 5 pre-race laps, because he did start up front, I believe. Shane James had to come all the way from the back because he didn't do any warm-ups or anything. I guess that counts as leading a lap, not technically a race lap, but hey, it's a lap.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That probably would be. And, I forgot about that. Well, either way, Shane James is going to lead the most laps here tonight. He's already clinched that title.
Yeah, he's
ready to go back green.
He clinches that a lot.
Ace truck in, green, green, green.
And not as good a start for Shane James as that last one. Either that or Tyler Hudson got a pretty good start himself.
Yeah, I think Tyler knows the laps are winding down here. If there's any chance he's going to be able to get by Shane, he's got to take a chance to keep the position on the start.
And
he just did a slide job on him, and it didn't work.
no, that slide job did not stick. He slid right back by him.
And he opened up the door on the bottom here to Jimmy Mullis. Mullis almost got a run on him.
Yeah, I can almost promise you Tyler Hudson will not try that again unless it's in turn 4. So,
Yeah, go for the win or something and try to do that slide job on him. Wow. Nate Davis way back in 13th. See him up a little closer to the front. He's trying. He's working it.
Yeah, he's going to try to see what he can't do to get by Tim Smith. It was pretty fast earlier, so I'd reckon he'll get back up there. Oh, big wreck right in front of Nate Davis. That's one way to get some spots back.
Yep, that was Jared Schwartz involved in that.
Oh, heck. I saw at least 5 cars. That was a huge pileup.
Yeah, that's the biggest one we've seen tonight.
Yeah, that's like a mini Daytona wreck. Take a look from Cody Olsen's perspective as he got involved in that. Him and the 02 getting together, bringing the 05, the 187, and the 38 involved. So just a ton of cars. Then the 38 and 5, those Tim Smith and Cody still touching after the caution was already out. So that is going to put a lot of good cars with a lot of damage to them. So we should have, one more lap. We'll see if the lights are on. Yep, lights are on the pace track, so we have one more lap.
Yep, one more lap. They should cut them loose here. So we'll have a 17-lap run to the end here if they can keep it green the rest of the way. Looks like Jared Schwartz is taking his car behind the wall. And that's a bad thing about it. No resets here tonight. So if you get damage, you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up. And that should give Cameron Higgins, though, a chance to pick up a position off of him. He is 6 laps down. Kind of a shame to see Cameron back there. You said he's such a good driver.
Yeah, he's definitely proved he can win. Sure, I'll go on board for this restart with Tyler Hudson with our TND Rustic Decor onboard camera.
Back to green.
We'll see if Tyler Hudson's laps are winding down, as he is just falling right behind Shane James right now.
Stalling, and that was Mike Seaton got together. Getting back by Casey Malone working up through. He is going to get by Richards. Stallings back on the bottom.
He's not giving that up. He did lose the spot officially at the line, but he is not giving up. He definitely is going to try to get that spot back. As now Cameron Higgins looks like he's going to get by him. He doesn't even have a back spoiler on the back of that thing.
Well, it's the line that they're taking, and Stallings is not, I don't know, he's losing that position because of that line he's taking.
Yeah, there is just nothing down there.
You got to try, though. Just run up on the high side and lose all the leaders.
Yeah, you can't pass if you're behind someone. So, I mean, you think so.
Wow, what a run he just got on Shane James.
Shane James is going to pass him back here. They are almost dead even. Looks like Shane James is going to put a slide jump back on him. And Tyler Hudson's going to do a crossover move. I have a feeling they're going to trade this lead a few more times as we have about 11 laps to go.
And right now Tyler's got the upper line right there. He's got the groove sewed up there, and Shane can't get back up there into that groove to race with him.
Ooh, caution's out.
Got a caution.
Another at least 4-car wreck.
Yeah, Chris Orsina.
Arincia? Yeah.
Okay.
See, we'll go back and look at this. That is unfortunate for him. That is part of that HRE Motorsports that they sponsored the starting lineup, so it's unfortunate to see him out of the race. Looks like just a slight tag from Cody Olsen to look like the 56. Wasn't much. Normally would not spin someone out. That was just a slight little love tap, a bump if you would. Nothing major, but it did hook him a little bit, and it spun the 56, and they was off from there.
All right, so now Tyler Hudson's got the lead. Shane James is in second. We're probably going to have about 7 laps to go. What do you think Shane's going to do here? They single file restart. What do you think Shane's going to do? You think he's going to try to beat him on the start?
If it was me, Tyler got by him on the bottom, so I would definitely be trying on the restart to dive into the corner. I mean, you don't want to dive bomb him and wreck you both, but obviously there's something down there. Tyler Hudson found it. Now Shane has to find it to get back by him. If he doesn't, he will be stuck in second place.
Well, I'll let you handle all the interviews, buddy.
All right. Yeah, we may see some really good racing in these closing laps.
You know these guys better than I do. All right, pace truck heading in. And here we are, back to green. Let's see what Tyler Hudson's got, what Shane James can do with him in these closing laps. Jimmy Mullis right there in third.
And Jimmy Mullis may do something with Shane James. Looks like Shane James is now pulling away from him.
Yes, he is. He's trying to get up there with Tyler Hudson and see what he can do with him.
And we're
Got
gonna
lap traffic on the bottom. No caution.
5 laps to go this next time by, and the caution is out.
Is that Chris Orencia? Yeah.
I believe so. Him and Colton Davis are both on the pit road, so
I think they got together.
go back and take a look. So we're gonna have like a probably 2-lap shootout. As they got to pit road so fast, so we do not. And I'm not sure what happened there, but looked like those two did get involved together. Probably a little tangle up that got them both spun around, brought out the caution. But again, we're going to have about 1 to 3 laps when we go back green flag racing. So, I mean, it just made it even more interesting. As long as this doesn't end under caution, which I don't think it will, the light should go out this next time by. We should have a 2-lap shootout. So that pressure's really on Shane James now. Now he has hardly any time to get by. So if he's going to do something, it's going to be something drastic, and it's going to be quick.
Yep, he's going to have to do it real quick. But now he's not in command of the start. He just got to go when he thinks Tyler's going to go. They got it pretty much mapped out. When that pace truck goes on the pit road, you pretty much about know the green flag's going to fly almost immediately. So they've got that figured out. Now, if Shane James does the jump here that I think he should do, he might be able to beat him going into turn 1.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to do it. Turn 1, latest turn 2, but then he's got to make sure that Tyler Hudson doesn't try to pull a slide job and get back by him, because this is his best chance right here.
Here they go, green, green, green. This is it, 2 to go, folks. 2 laps.
Tyler Hudson got a really good start. I'm not sure if Shane has what he needs. He's definitely fast, but just getting that big gap it's little. It's not that big gap, but it is just enough that it almost makes it hard. But Shane James he's digging hard right now, trying to get to him.
And Tyler takes it right down on the bottom to protect that. Shane James gets into the wall.
And that was
second, but Tyler Hudson's going to win it. Jimmy Mullis third. Wow, great race.
That was a extremely good race.
I'll tell you what, that almost cost Shane James a win, or the second place finish, because he hit that inside wall really hard.
Yeah, he did.
Jimmy Mullis was right there about ready to take that position away from him.
And Tyler Hudson's going to do I can't really do a donut or a burnout with these, but he's doing the best he can with it. We'll take a short little break here, folks. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We're going to get these top 3 interviews, and we'll be right back with that. All right, we are back with our top three. First off, our third place finisher, Jimmy Mullis. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
First off, congrats on third place finish and welcome to the booth. A pretty dominant performance. You were up front and all your heat races and into the A main. So first off, let's ask, as far as the track goes, how was it? Was it rough? Was it smooth? How was the car handling for you?
At the beginning of the race, when we first got going, I was pretty tight. But as that first run progressed, I was able to finally get it to rotate, and I felt like I had some pretty good speed. But I noticed a couple times if I'd get too far into the slick on exit or even on entry, sometimes I would start bouncing all over the place. But it drove really good. This is a really good setup. They did a really good job putting this thing together this week. And thank you for the congratulations. I had a good time. This is a lot of fun. I didn't expect to run up front, but knowing that I did is pretty cool. P3 is a good points night for the first points race for sure.
Yeah, so obviously that will put you in third in the points, so that'll be a good way to start it. You can't ask for much better. Be up there at least in the top 5. That you're going to be putting on a good battle throughout the season, I'm sure. As far as groove wise, you think it was multi-groove? Was there anything down bottom, or were you pretty much running? Did you have to run the top line all night?
I know for me at least, the only place I was finding any speed to really be competitive with Tyler and Shane was just, hanging out up top. I tried to go to the bottom one of those restarts and just almost fell back a little bit, and just had to, regroup and go back to the top. But I noticed when I'd look in my mirror every once in a while, I noticed that a lot of people were trying stuff on the bottom. So I'm hoping that eventually that works and, you can roll the bottom and make moves up front a little bit better than just throwing a slide job and having to stick up top most of the time.
Yeah, so I'm sure they'll redo the track. It'll be different each week. Obviously, different tracks, too. We'll play a factor into that, but hopefully we'll definitely get to see you back in here. But that being said, any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to for your third place finish tonight?
Well, the American Dirt Late Models Series for allowing us to do this and putting the show on. You guys for the broadcast, and yeah, that's about it. Congrats, Tyler, on the win.
All right, well, we will move on to second place now. So, Rudy, have at it.
Shane James, you got a copy? Shane?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah. Well, tell us about that last restart there, because we were really kind of expecting you to get a jump and try to get around Tyler. Being there was only one groove on that track, how difficult was it it was just making it so hard to pass.
Yeah, when I was actually leading and he started throwing some sliders, and I think we slid 3 or 4 back at each other. You had to hit it perfect, and you didn't want to wreck him. So he did a great job. Congrats to him. Like Jimmy just said, the low line's a little slow if you try and run it, especially when we're up there on the top, pretty dominant. But overall, it was a great race, I thought.
Well, you guys were swapping it up there for a few laps, back and forth. He'd take it from you, then you take it back. But as far as coming down to the end of the race, you couldn't let move on him, or what did you think about that? I mean, you couldn't do that.
Well, on that last lap, I wasn't sure where he was going to go, low or high, and I was committed low. And he dove low, so it kind of blocked me on that last corner. I was saving it basically to try and pass him out of 4, but it didn't work out that way. If I had to redo it, I'd have tried to roll the top and maybe get around him that way.
Well, it looks like you will come out of here with the most laps led tonight. I'm not sure how the points will stack up, but from what I'm hearing, Shane, you're a very good racer, and I'll tell you what, you guys proved it out there tonight. That was one heck of a show, man. Congrats on second place. That was really awesome racing.
I appreciate it. I mean, this series is top notch, and you guys really work hard on this. And even the broadcast on MaxSpeedTV, that's there's quite a few people watching it from what I heard.
Yeah, we had over 40 viewers. I know there's a lot of other races going on tonight. I didn't have many on mine either, but anyhow, congratulations on second. Any sponsors or anybody you want to thank tonight?
I think HRE Motorsports. I'm part of that group of cars, and we help each other out with setups. And Sugar Dog Racing. That's just my own little team I had before I joined them. Basically, just thank you guys, iRacing, and this is a blast doing this.
All right. Well, we wish you good luck next week, and thanks for talking with us. Congrats on second place.
Thanks a lot.
Charles?
All right, well, that will take us to the man of the hour and your winner tonight, Tyler Hudson. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, man. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. So, again, first, obviously, congrats on the win, being up here in the booth for the first race of the season one, getting the win. It's a feat that can't be repeated because, obviously, there's only one season one and one race one. We saw you were just fast all night up in your heats and in hot laps, but you kind of hung around second for the majority of the race, and not too many people were finding anything down bottom. So you somehow found something down on the bottom to get by Shane. So were you at all kind of scared you were going to come away with second, or you knew eventually you'd get by him?
Man, first of all, really good job, Shane. That was a really fun race. And, all those cautions were killing me, and I just... Basically, if he wouldn't have jumped the cushion there and got the wall a little bit, I would not have passed him. I was trying everything I could. I was shaking. I mean, I hate losing so bad that it trumps my sanity. I was just going nuts there, riding in second. But, he jumped the cushion a little bit and got in the wall, and that allowed me another chance to do some slide jobs and try to time it a little better. I did a few earlier in the race, just some bonsai moves, and he was easily able to just pass me right back. But he just just got out of the line just a little bit there, and that's all it took. As fast as he was and as good as he was there, I had nothing for him. Even once I got in front of him, he was pretty much running me back down. He just I just tried to make no mistakes, and the caution kept coming out. So those cautions hurt him at the end, or I think he would have passed me back. But it was really fun. I've ran, I think, every, a lot of series, a lot of different cars on iRacing. I've been around a really long time, and I've never heard of Shane James until probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I have had a blast racing that guy. I've got a tremendous amount of respect for him. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, y'all were definitely out there. Hardly ever, if at all, traded paint, but you sure traded positions left and right. Y'all were back and forth for a good 5 or 6 laps. So both of you, good, congrats on the first and second, and to Jimmy for third. That was probably some of the best racing I've seen in a long time here on iRacing. So definitely want to congrats to all 3 of you. But that being said, you have any sponsors out there? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah. I'd like to say congrats to Jimmy also. That was a good run for him. He doesn't run these dirt cars too much, but he's a pro peak driver for a reason. He can jump in anything and be good. But yeah, I want to thank Cameron Higgins for working with me tonight. We had a lot of fun here. I hate he had some bad luck in this race. I know Tracy Poe, Carson Poe, all those guys, that lady and guy are watching. So thank y'all for watching, and hope everybody enjoyed the show.
All right, folks. Well, on behalf of MaxSpeedTV and the American Dirt Late Model Series, we hope you have a safe night, and we will see you back here again. Actually, before we do that, we need to go through our results real fast. We almost forgot it, but obviously coming home with the win is Tyler Hudson, followed by Shane James, Jimmy Mullis, Chad Bolin, Mike Seaton, Richard Stallings, Casey Malone, Zach Rounds, Tim Smith, and Nate Davis are your top 10. 11th through 20th are John Batista, J.R. Bash, Brad Dyer, Cody Olson, James Pileski, Cameron Higgins, Colton Davis, Chris Orencia, Jarrett Swartz, and William Evans. Those are your 20 drivers that made the race, and that is how they finished. So again, on behalf of American Dirt Late Model Series and No Excuses TV, we will see you again next week.